Hi, welcome to my channel. This message will be for the sign of Capricorn. You have the Chariot at the bottom. You could be dealing with a Cancer. Or I feel like you are you're moving. So the Chariot is about forward movement. And perhaps there are changes in your life that you feel is beneficial for your future. That's kind of what I'm hearing right now, but let me see what you have. Strength at the bottom. You could be dealing with a Leo. King of Wands. Fire energy. Knight of Pentacles here. So I definitely feel like you have certain male, I feel very masculine energy. So perhaps there are two males that are interested in you. But they're not really coming forward with their feelings, I feel. It's almost like they're just watching you. Like if you could see in this King of Wands, he's kind of just watching you, but he's very into you. If you could see in his eyes, he's just like deeply memorized by you, I feel. So you have the Page of Swords, but yeah, see, like I was saying, they're watching you, so it's like they're stalking you, and they're trying to see what you're doing, so that maybe perhaps they will come in and let you know how they feel. But you kind of are, you know that these people are interested in you and that you know that they're stalking you. I don't feel like you feel the same way about them. Perhaps you do, but it's more of a you kind of want to keep your options open. You can be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius. I see Pisces here. The Tower. Scorpio. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. But yeah, see, so like I was saying, you definitely are in this Seven of Cups right now. You're looking at your options, and you kind of want to keep them open. You're like juggling the idea of whether or not you should let one of these romantic interests in your life right now. But this with this Queen of Swords in reverse, I don't usually take reversals, but I felt like I had to in this one. Because I feel like you're not quite cutting them out of your life. It's more of like you're keeping them around, kind of keeping them on the back burner. I think that's what your last week's reading was, but you're keeping this person on the back burner, or there's someone specifically that they kind of you kind of know that they're into you, but you aren't really telling them yes or no. And you're not really it's not like a hard no for you. So then this person feels like they have a chance because you aren't fully saying no to them yet, or you're not telling them to like go away. Because, like I said, you're kind of just keeping them around and keeping them on the back burner. So you're kind of juggling the idea of, should I be honest with this person, or should I let this person stay around? Because I don't feel like you're fully invested in this person. You could be dealing with a Leo, like I said. Nine of Cups, but yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. You have a lot of options for you. And the reason why you aren't fully committing to this person that is really interested in you is because you feel like if you did, your other options would go away. Or people wouldn't find that attractive. So they're like, okay, well, she or he put her energy on this commitment, so why should I stick around? But I feel like you want to keep these options open because you want to find that person that will give you the Ace of Cups, where it's like overflowing with love. So it's like you're trying to find that perfect person. Knight of Swords. But I feel like this is you running away from options that are in front of you. Or you're kind of, because when you're running from something, you attract it more. So, with you running away from these connections or these offers, you're actually attracting more, uh, you're attracting more people into your life because it's like an energetic pull. But you have travel on your mind. Perhaps there is someone that you're interested, but they live out of a distance, and these people don't. But maybe there's someone that you're interested in that you view as a romantic partner, and you feel like you want to be with them. And I feel like it's because they are out of a distance. It's almost like that saying, you want what you can't have. So you know that you could have these options, so it's not attractive to you anymore. So then you want the person that is far and that you can't have because it's more appealing and it's fun in that way. So you're kind of just kind of keeping to yourself and you're just continuing to work on yourself. Capricorns work hard and like you're either not interested in someone or you're really interested in someone, but you'll still focus on your work. So it's kind of putting you in a crossroads where you are trying to decide what it is that you want, but you're really juggling the idea and you're healing. So that the reason why you're healing is because you want to think logically and you don't want to make a decision based on impulse. So you think the smart thing to do is heal, which you're correct for healing before making a decision. Before making the decision of who is that person that you can start a family with. So I feel like people view you as this Knight of Wands. Like you're in and out with your energy because you're juggling the idea of whether or not you want to get in a relationship. So people view you as the Knight of Wands. But they view you as a happy person, that you don't need anybody and you're independent. And you're this King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is he knows what he wants. He has everything that he needs. You don't really need anybody. Okay, let me grab some clarifications. You definitely have people that are stalking you and they're interested in you because you have everything that you want. Sorry, I hit the camera there. But you're attractive in that way. And that's why people are that's why people are obsessed with you, because they want a piece of your success. Because you have so much of it that there's more to go around and people want to be influenced by that. Okay, so you have the devil. Yeah, so I feel like there's this one person that keeps coming to you and they keep hinting and telling, kind of showing you signs that they're interested, but you feel like it's toxic. Like you don't want to get in that relationship because of what it comes with and the type of quality person it is. You don't feel like it's to your standards. Because I feel like you're the emperor here, where you have everything in order and you know exactly how your life should be played out. And that's very Capricorn energy. Sorry, I was going to say Cancer because they both start with a C, but perhaps you're dealing with a Cancer. I don't know. But you are in your emperor mode where it's very masculine energy. It's not gender, it's about energy. I believe that everybody has feminine and masculine within them. And I feel like you are very much tapped into your masculine energy because you have everything, your life in order. And the only thing that you're missing is possibly a partner. or a relationship. But you feel like you're not even sure if you need that. Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. You're very much still in the cycle of contemplating and juggling the idea of partnership. And can you intertwine that with your work or your career or your family life? However that means to you. You have the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. But I feel like you view relationships as a burden. It's almost like it would just make you feel like this Eight of Swords here, where it would kind of just be in your way. You almost feel like you don't need it, and that's probably why you haven't said yes to anybody, or you haven't moved forward. But with this Wheel of Fortune, I, I, I view the Wheel of Fortune as things going in motion. You know, like things happening. And I feel like you want something to happen and you want a partnership because, you know, everybody wants to be wanted, right? But you're not even sure if you want to take that step. I really feel strongly with this Two of Pentacles in your reading. Like, it's really about you juggling that idea of whether or not you want to get in a serious relationship. But let me grab some advice from the universe from this elemental deck. Okay, let's see what you have here. You have attraction, magnetism, and then you have discipline, time. So that's exactly what I was, it just it just confirms what I was just saying. Is you're attractive because you have that discipline in your life. I just saw 12:12 on the clock. So I definitely feel like you have your life in order. And you're attracting people because of your confidence and how you have everything set. And you don't really need anyone. So when we put that energy out into the universe saying that you don't really need anyone, it actually attracts people that, but then you're attracting kind of people in your life that are kind of just random, right? So that's why you kind of feel like these people, your options aren't to your level because you're looking for that person that is at your vibration. So it's okay to turn down, you know, someone that is, I don't want to say lower than you, but I feel like they are. And you know that. And you're trying to attract that perfect person that is at your level. And that's okay. Don't feel bad about it. I feel like Spirit is saying to not feel bad about feeling that you are better than them because it's probably true. And it's because you're attracting anyone that has, how do I explain this? It's like you're attracting, like it's in my mind and it's hard to describe it, but you're attracting these people because they see how you're vibing so high and that's attractive to them. But you feel like it's not worth your time. Versus time here in discipline. It's like you know where to spend your time. Like you know how to be disciplined and how to lay your life out without having, you know, people to pull you down or pull you back. Because I feel like that's how you feel about these options. You feel like they would just pull you down. And I feel like you're right. And don't feel bad about that because Spirit is saying to not feel bad about that. And to love yourself first. Because that's, you know, you could love other people, but loving yourself first is the most important thing because when you do find that perfect partner, you loving yourself already, you'll be the best version of yourself. Okay, let me grab some advice that the universe has for you from this romance deck. I feel like this whole entire reading was advice pertaining your romantic life, but okay, so separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. And you have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. Sorry. So I feel like this has a lot to do with you keeping an open mind. Of, perhaps, yes, these people don't feel like you feel like these people aren't at your level, but maybe getting to know them at a deeper level, it will allow you to learn more about the collective overall. And forgiving and learning. I feel like there's a lot of learning that still needs to be done regarding, when it comes to partnership, when it comes to having a partner. Like Capricorns work really hard and they work on themselves, most importantly, to be the best version of themselves. And no one could really keep up with that. But it doesn't mean that everybody else should be shut out. Like they have their strong attributes as well. They have their strengths, but they also have their weaknesses. Capricorns don't really have a weakness, to be honest, but not everyone is gonna be like that. And that's okay. So that's why it says to keep an open mind and to learn more about others, because it allows you to learn and retain knowledge of the collective as a whole. Because if we close our mind to that, then we close doors to learning different opportunities that we wouldn't have learned otherwise. So perhaps separate with the separation, it's about separating yourself from what you're used to and keeping an open mind on how the collective is as a whole, rather than it being so rigid all the time. But yeah, someone really needed to hear that. That was very powerful. But I think that's all I have for you, and thank you for watching. I hope that helped you.